people of God. Listen, I'm a little excited. One of my buddies just came up to me and he was like, "What's up, Queen?" I said, "What's up?" He said, "Do you watch TV?" I was like, "No." He was like, "You watch movies? You go to the movies?" I was like, "No, not really. Why? What's up?" He said, "I swear you just reminded me of something." And I was like, "What's that?" He said, "My homeboy told me about this movie that just came out." He said, "I think it just came out today." And he said, "You put me in the mind of what he was talking about, telling me about the movie." He said, "It's Viola Davis. She's the main character in the movie. It's called The Woman King." And he was like, "I think you would probably enjoy it." He's like, "But, my buddy was telling me, about how basically I think she was training people how to overcome their enemies and stuff like that." He was like, "Some of the stuff he was telling me about the movie, me seeing you this morning, you just put me in mind of it." So I was like, "Wow." I said, "That's what's up," because see, Viola Davis is always, I love Viola Davis. And ever since the first time I've seen her in a film or just seen her period, the way she talks, just her soul, I love her soul. And then I just recently learned, I don't know if it was year before, just a few years ago, recently, well, I say recently, but it was one time I saw her where she said, because she's from South Carolina. I didn't know that initially when I would first, watch her films and things like that. But I just knew it was something about her spirit I just always loved. And then after some years, I found out she was from South Carolina. So I was like, wow, okay. You know, and you can feel it in her soul, but that she's a Southern, she got some Southernness in her, some history on the inside of her soul, basically. And then it was, I can't remember what year, but it was some time ago when I saw she was speaking. I can't remember where she was speaking, but I heard her say, "I went from living on the plantation to now I own the plantation." So her family were slaves, and she grew up in South Carolina, and the plantation that her family lived on, she came back and she bought it. That's a power move. That inspired me, and I always kept that in my heart. So, I haven't been to the movies in years, and I don't watch TV. But you mentioned Viola Davis, um, you're gonna move my soul. So when he said that, I said, "Well, okay, I'm gonna find that movie." He was like, "Yeah, I think you will like it." He said the stuff that my buddy was telling me about, um, as it relates to the movies, he said, "You just put me in the mind. It just reminded me of you. Me seeing you just reminded me of that movie." So anyway, I'm gonna go watch that movie, guys. And if you guys have watched it or are going to watch it, let me know what you think. Let's do a review. Let's talk about it or whatever. I already know. I believe it's gonna be the bomb. Like I said, it's got Viola Davis in it, and I'm already inspired by her. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. I wanted to say something else. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, so some of the emails or whatever, I do read your emails and I'm praying for you guys. I know some of you have left your telephone number, but I don't call because I don't give out my personal number. You'd be surprised. You think, little me, I know it's kind of hard to believe of some of the crazy emails I get and some of the haters or whatever, people that turn stalkers doing real crazy things. It's just really weird. You would think that, why me, right? So there are some stalkers out there that do really weird things. So I don't give out my personal information like that. But I am considering possibly maybe creating a Facebook account one day, and then that way there is a feature on there where you could call folk and communicate video chat or just by phone. So that's one way that we could have more community dialogue or whatever. So it's not that I think I'm all that I'm not responding back with my number or not calling. It's just that I don't do that. Okay. I'm a human being too, and y'all see my faces everywhere I go. Y'all can see me. I've always been a public figure for how many years? Since the age of You know, since I was out in the public, working for the public, protecting and serving. But I can't see y'all faces. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to pinpoint somebody who's a public figure, but many of you just, you know, you just comment. I don't see your faces and things like that, so I don't know what you're about. You could be a good person, you could be honest, you could be coming in all sincerity, but I don't know, you know, so you can understand where I'm coming from, right, if you choose to. But anyway, I just want to share that. The movie, again, he said, is called The Woman King. I'm excited. I'm actually probably gonna, I gotta go, I'm gotta cook stuff for some folk tonight, but I'm probably gonna try and see that movie tonight. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow night. But I'm gonna see that, The Woman King, baby. Viola Davis. Have a blessed day, people of God.